Okay, this is the circuit. This is the circuit. Remember, we had shown the circuit. Now we'll see how this work. What is the construction? How does it work? One by one. And just remember, just memorize whatever we had done earlier. Okay. Please, beta, one of you please take up.
Can I read?
Sure, beta. Give your name and go ahead.
Sakina Rajani.
Okay, beta.
Construction. An electric bell consists of a curved iron rod mounted and on
On
a magnetic
metallic.
strip, a switch, a hammer, a cone.
Just a moment. Sakina, are you finding
Yes.
it difficult to read? I think so. You're finding it difficult to read, beta?
No.
Okay. Then don't halt in between. An electric bell consists of a curved iron rod mounted on a metallic strip, a switch, a hammer, a gong, and the source of electricity. Please read like this, beta,
Okay. An
and
electric
be
bell
louder.
an electric bell consists of a curved iron rod mounted on a magnetic strip, a switch, a hammer, a gong, and a source of electricity.
Okay, fine. So all of you agree with this? That there's a curved iron rod on a metallic strip, there's a switch, there's a hammer, there's a gong, and source of electricity. That is the battery. All of you agree with this? I'll show you.
Yes.
You see the switch? Yes, you can see the battery. Can you see this? See this
Yes.
gong? Can you see this gong? Yes. Can you see this
Yes.
hammer? Remember all these things now? Okay. So we have all these
Yes.
components. Okay. Now second,
Yes. Ma'am, can I read?
continue, beta. Sakina, you have to. I just taught you. I'm not saying don't read. I will never do that, beta. I just said read like this because you were halting so many times. It should not be okay. I mean, it should not be like that. So that's why I read it out in front of you that you try to copy it. Okay?
Okay.
Don't worry. You will practice and then you will be perfect. Don't worry.
Okay.
Continue, beta.
The connection wire is
No, beta.
wounded
It is
over
connecting wire. Just a moment.
connect
See, the connecting wire. There is no
the,
connection. So read properly.
the connecting wire is wound over the iron
Wounded.
rod so that
Is wounded. Say it again.
wounded wounded over the iron rod so that it behaves like an electromagnet when
When
current
current passes, passes.
passes through it.
So I will stop you wherever you go wrong. I will stop you, and then you have to repeat it. Then and then only you will improve. Am I clear?
Yes.
So wherever I stop you, you have to stop better. Don't continue like that. Because if you don't repeat it, then you do not know where you have done the mistake. So wherever you do mistake, I will stop you. So you reread it again. So you will improve. Okay?
Okay.
So the connecting wire is wounded over the iron rod. Now let's see which is the connecting wire, beta. So can you see this? This is the connecting wire. Can you see this? This is the whole wire. Yes or no? All these are connecting wire. What do you say? Now this is wounded on this iron rods. So can you see this wounded? The coils. Can you see this? This is called as wounding. So the connecting wires are coiled around the rod. Got it?
Yes.
Hello? Okay. And this is behaving like a electromagnet. Understood?
Yes.
Okay. Now, read better.
Yes, ma'am. One end of the wire is connected to a
Contact.
contact screw through a switch and a source of electricity.
Okay, now let's see. One end is connected to a source of electricity. That's the switch. Yes or no? That's what we learned just now. It is connected to the source of electricity, that is switch. Got it?
Yes.
Then, yes, what happened?
Nothing. The end of the wire is connected to the lower end of the hammer, which is called
Armature.
armature. This armature rests on the connect contact
Contact,
screw and a magnetic
metallic,
figon
metallic, say metallic.
med- metallic gun is placed in front of hammer.
Other wire is the hammer. Can you see this? This is the end of the wire. Agree?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
And then
ma'am.
it hammers the gong, and you will get the electric bell ringing. That's all. One end is with the switch, the other end is with the hammer. That's all you have to do. Understand? And the whole concept, this is called as armature, because this is behaving like a arm, hand. It is behaving like a hand. So this is called as armature. What it is called, beta?
Armature.
This much have you understood? You don't have to go in detail. This much is enough for you to understand. Any problem?
No.
Ma'am.
What happens next? Please read. Now
Can I?
that was construction, beta. What Sakina read was construction, and now we are going to do working. How does it work? Yes.
Can I
Who wants
read?
to read? Who? Zainab.
Zainab Rupani.
I knew it. Okay, Zainab, read it, beta.
Working. Number one. When the switch is pressed on, the current flows
Beta,
through the
there's a
wire.
comma.
When the
Is there a
switch
comma?
is yes.
What
When
we
the
should do?
we have to stop. When the switch is pressed on, the current flows through the wire and the iron rod becomes electromagnet
An electromagnet.
and electromagnet.
Okay. Now see, when the switch is pressed on, now you press the switch. What you do? You press the switch, isn't it? The electricity start flowing. As soon as the electricity starts flowing, this one and this one behaves like a electromagnet because the electricity is on. And as soon as the electricity is off, like you leave the switch, you don't touch the switch anymore, this will go back. Can you see this?
Yes, ma'am.
This will go back. When it is switched on, this will push, and this will also push, and the hammer will touch the gong. And there is no electricity. When the electricity is on, this will come here and bang the gong. You will get the sound. When there is no electricity, it will go back because the electromagnet is not anymore working. It is no more electromagnet. It is just the ordinary iron rod. You got it? But when the current is on, iron rod starts behaving like a electromagnet. You got it? And that's why the hammer is pulled towards the gong and it hits the gong and we get the sound. Okay. Second,
Number 2. The electromagnet attracts the armature, and as the armature moves towards the gong, it strikes the gong to produce
strikes.
it strikes the gong to produce sound.
Fine. I just showed you this is the armature. What is this, beta? This is the armature. When this behaves like an electromagnet, right, the whole becomes, it is pulling it towards itself. So the whole armature is attracted towards the gong, and the hammer hits the gong, giving a striking sound. Then
Number 3. Meanwhile, the connection between the armature and the contact screw breaks, resulting in the break in the circuit.
at that very moment when it has struck the bell, okay, the contact screw, you can see over here, this is the screw, contact screw, this one, it breaks. The contact screw breaks. That means this will be no more electromagnet. Got it now?
Yes, ma'am.
Then
Number 4. The end of the wire is connected to the lower end of the hammer, which is called armature. This armature rests on the contact screw, and the metallic gong is placed in the front of the hammer.
the lower end of the armature, you can see.
Your
What is this
voice
lower
is
end?
breaking
Hello?
and your
Now?
screen is not coming.
There's some problem in yours. You leave and again rejoin. Zainab, do you have any problem?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Who said that the screen is not being presented? What's your name, beta?
Supriya ma'am,
Yes.
Supriya ma'am,
Yes, beta.
your voice is breaking.
I am telling you. Who is this? What's your name, beta?
She
Asmani
is
Fatima.
Fatima. Fatima, can you do me a favor? You leave the meet, the Google Meet, and rejoin. Can you do that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, do it. It will be okay. Okay, because you're saying that even the screen is not being presented. So why don't you do it? You rejoin it again. It will be okay. Okay, beta, I'm waiting for you. Do it fast. Has she left, beta? Zainab?
No, ma'am.
Did she understand what I said? Hello? I forgot her
Yes,
name. Hello, please leave the
she
Google
left.
Meet and
She
rejoin.
left.
Okay, she left. Fine. Okay, have you understood now? Have you
Yes,
understood
ma'am.
the mechanism, how it's working?
Yes.
Okay, fine. And last one.
This process is repeated till the time the switch is kept in the on position.
So when the switch is in the on position, the electromagnetism starts and the armature is being attracted and it hits the gong and you get the bell. That's it. But when you leave it, when you leave the switch, there is no electromagnetism and again the whole circuit comes back to its original position. This is the way the electric doorbell works. See the mechanical effect that is machine. Start better.
Flow of the electric current through the
It is
conductor.
flow of. There's no the electric current. Whatever is present, read. Try to read that. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Flow of electric current through a conductor produce magnetic field.
You agree?
Yes, ma'am.
Because that iron rod was conductor. There was a wire around the iron rod. Yes, which made it
Yes.
electromagnet. You agree now? That if
Yes.
there's electric current through a conductor, it behaves like a electromagnet because it is producing magnetic field. You agree now?
Yes.
Fine. Then
If we put this conductor in magnetic field, then two magnetic field interact and movement cause.
so now we put this conductor in a magnetic field. Maybe it becomes electromagnet. Then this two magnetic field will interact and the things will start moving. For example, you saw how that hammer was attracted and hit the gong, isn't it? It moved. What do you say?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What it is called as?
This effect is called magnetic effect or electric current.
Understood? So when the electric current was on, what we got? Magnetic field. And the rod started behaving like an electromagnet. You agree?
Yes, ma'am.
What it is called is the magnetic effect of electric current or making it electromagnet. Any problem? Has the girl come or she has rejoined? Has she
Yes,
joined again,
ma'am.
Rita?
Yes, ma'am.
What's her,
She
what's her
joined.
name? I forgot. What's her name?
Fatima Kasmani.
Okay. Fatima, is there any more problem? Can you see the slide? Can you see the screen? Fatima,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah. Is it okay or do you have still some problems?
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
What happened? You are still having problems? Hello? Can you hear me properly?
Yes,
And the screen is on? You can see the screen?
yes.
Okay, thank you. You don't have to go through it in detail. This is the working of a generator. That whenever electricity is passed, I'm just giving you a know-how. So I will not ask you to read it, okay? I'm just giving you how the generator works. So whenever we are see what is S and this is south and this is north. You know the magnet, right? So there's a magnet, we put two magnets and we allow the electricity to pass through in between these magnets. Okay? So when electric current passes through a coil in a magnetic field, so there is a magnetic field over here because we have put two magnets on both the sides. So what is produced? Magnetic force. Okay? And then the motor starts working because you know, should know the generator is a motor. So this is how the electric motor works. So you can take an example as fans. What are food processors, beta? Can anyone tell me the meaning of food processors? Hello.
Ma'am, your voice is cutting.
Yes. Still?
No, ma'am.
No.
Okay.
No, ma'am.
Okay. So can you tell me the examples of food processors, beta? What are food processors? Can anyone tell me? Hello. Please explain food processors. Girls, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Tell me what are food processors, beta? Your mama is working with mixers, grinders.
Yes, ma'am.
Blender, juicers, all these are food processors. What are those, beta?
Food
Food
processor.
So what are food processors? What you will say? Mixer, juicers, grinder, choppers. Hope you understood.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Like you got different bowls to be applied on the different jars to be applied on the motor, and whatever you wish you can get it. So that's called as food processors. And the pumps. You know what are pumps? Where do we use pumps, Vita? Where are we using pumps, Vita? Please give me an answer. Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Give me the answer. From where do we use pumps? You know what are pumps? Don't keep mum. Give me answer if at all you know. Where do we use pumps, by the way? Hello? Tell me better.
What, ma'am?
Where do we use pumps? In drawing water. You know or not, Vita?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, you can get the sound whenever you put on the pumps to
Yes.
draw water from from the underground storage. If you have a bungalow, so you have to draw the water from the reservoir, the underground reservoir. So there we use pumps, Vita. Okay? And pumps is so what is it? It's a motor. What is it? Motor. So all these fans, food processor, pumps, they are working on the mechanical effect of electric current. You understand now?
Yes.
All of them.
Yes, ma'am.
Now we will see the chemical effect. I just want to show you. This is the circuit. This is the copper sulfate solution. What it is, beta?
Copper circuit
The
solution.
sulfate solution. This one. The blue color. Can you see this blue color? This is blue color,
Yes.
isn't it? Dark blue color. So copper sulfate solution is always blue color solution. You should know that. And what
Yes.
are the electrodes that we have taken? Copper plates. What have we taken? Copper
Copper
plates.
plate.
Okay. And we made the circuit complete. So what we do? We take one end and put it with negative. So this is battery, not cell. Remember, because this is one cell, and this is the second cell. Okay? Okay, beta? So this is
Okay.
negative and this is positive. And the positive end is connected to the other electrode, other copper plate. This is the circuit that we have made. Now please see what is going to happen. Read it better.
Ma'am, can I?
Ma'am, can I read?
Ma'am, can I?
Who is it? Who is
Misbah.
Misbah? Okay,
Sakina
Misbah.
Bimani?
Second Biyamani, next. You will take down the next. Right now, Misbah start.
If electric current is allowed to pass through the solution of certain chemicals in indicate the chemical effect.
So what we are
Exchange.
going to do? We are passing the electricity through the solution. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. So what we will see? The chemical effect. What we will see, beta? The chemical effect of the electricity. All of you agree?
Yes.
What will happen?
Exchange of electrons will take place.
Okay. That also you agree?
Yes.
What it is called as? What it is called as, beta? This effect is called.
Chemical effect.
That is called chemical effect of electric current.
Okay. As soon as you pass the electricity, Copper sulfate is CuSO4. What happens? It dissociates as Cu2 plus SO4 2 minus. Understood? So this is 2 plus and this is 2 minus. Okay, so the solution dissociates and then it forms electrons. The positive electrode will take minus electrons and the negative electrode will take protons, that is plus ions. And there will be deposition over this electrode. There will be deposition on this electrode. If this is positive, then a negative will come. If this is negative, then positive will deposit on the electrodes. You understood? Because you should know that the opposite attracts. The opposite attracts. So if it is minus electrode, then positive ions will go. If it is plus electrode, then negative ions will go. That is electrons. Any problem?
No.
How do we conserve electricity? Yes, who is the next one, Vita? Sakina Bhimani?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, start.
Conservation of electricity. We can conserve electricity by following some measure. We
Some
should
simple
switch
measure. Don't rush.
simple measure. We should switch off the electric appliances when they are not in use.
How do we conserve electricity? The very first thing is that if your TV is not working, like means if you're not putting on the TV, but the main switch is on, put it off. Your mobile, you have charged, you have kept it for charging. You have removed the mobile, but the charger is kept on charge. Why so? You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
So you should be very careful that if you are not using those electrical gadgets, see to it that it is not kept on.
Okay.
Okay? Fine. So when they are not in use, put it off. What else we should do?
We should
We should
efficient.
use
We should
we should
use
use
efficient
bulb,
bulbs such as CFLS,
etc.
etc.
Then
We need to use solar energy, which is the
renewable
renewable solar source of
source of
energy.
fine. What we should use, the first is that we should switch off when it is unwanted. Second is that we will use energy efficient bulb. For example, CFLS. I wish to ask you, get me the full form of CFLS tomorrow, whenever we meet next. Okay, that is your homework. What is the homework, beta? The full form of CFL. You got it?
Okay.
Okay, fine. Also, use solar energy. Best. Use solar energy. Why? Because we can keep on using it again and again. It's because it is renewable. What is the meaning of renewable, beta? To use that energy again and again. You understand?
Yes.
That's all. I think we have come to the end of this chapter. Tell me, have you understood it properly?
Yes, ma'am.
This is the last slide, beta. Any problem? Tell me.
No, ma'am.
If you want to ask me any question, you can.
No. No.
Okay, then should I ask you a question, beta?
Yes.
That's good.
Ma'am, your voice is not coming.
It will come. It will come. Don't worry, it will come. Okay, what are the effects of electric current, beta? Whatever comes in your mind, say. What are the effects of electric current? Hello? Can you hear me, beta? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. What are the effects of electric current? Tell me. Hello.
Ma'am, can I?
Yes, why not, beta?
Heating effect, magnetic effect, chemical effect.
Very good. That's great. Heating effect, chemical effect, magnetic effect. Excellent. Okay. Anything else? Okay. If I say heating effect, chemical effect, and magnetic effect, there's another effect that you did not say. What is that effect? Very important effect that is. You missed out. Bulb. Which effect you see? Which effect you see in bulb? You said heating, you said magnetic, you said chemical. There's another effect that you did not see. Can anyone say which the most important effect is? Hello, can anyone? It is the light effect, beta. Forgot? Hello,
Yes, ma'am.
that is light effect. The light effect, the heating effect, the chemical effect, isn't it? And the magnetic effect. Very good, well done. Okay. Longer line in the symbol for a cell represents which terminal? You know what is terminal, beta? See, answer me, otherwise I won't be able to ask you any question. Girls, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. I said longer line, this one, see. I'm talking about this one. The longer line symbolizes which terminal? Positive or negative? Tell me. Excuse me. Which terminal does it signify? Does it symbolizes? Is it positive or negative? Girls, can anyone better? Hello?
Yes.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So which is this?
Yes.
Did I teach you or not?
Yes.
Did I teach you or not all these things?
Yes.
Then why aren't you saying this is negative and this is positive? Didn't I tell you earlier? So the long one, the longer line, this is cell, remember. What is this? Cell. The longer line represents positive terminal. What it is, beta? Positive terminal. And the smaller line represents negative
Negative.
terminal. Okay? The combination of two or more cells is called what? The combination of two or more cells is called what? Say.
Ma'am, repeat it.
Combination of two or more cells is called what? It's like this.
Battery.
Very good. It's called battery. This one I'm talking about. This is called battery. Very good, very good. The safety device based on the heating effect of electric current is called what? The safety device based on the heating effect of electric current is called what? Yes, beta. What is the safety device called as? It is based on the heating effect of electric current. At home, which safety device are we using at home? Otherwise, the house will be on fire.
Fuse.
Exactly, it is fuse. Very good. So you should understand. Whenever I read a question or I put forth any question to you, remember I am repeating it twice. So when I repeat, understand it properly. What I am asking. Got it?
Yes.
Give me true, false. An electric bell has an electromagnet. How much time are you taking, Vita? Electric bell has an electromagnet.
True.
True. Very good. An electromagnet does not attract a piece of iron. I repeat, an electromagnet does not attract a piece of iron. Electromagnet is a magnet. Remember that. Does it attract iron? Yes. The answer is yes, it attracts the piece of iron. Okay, so if the question is an electromagnet does not attract a piece of iron, the answer will be false. It does attract a piece of iron. When the electric current through the fuse exceeds a certain limit, the fuse wire melts and breaks. When the electric current through the fuse exceeds a certain limit, the fuse wire melts and breaks. Is it true?
Yes.
It's true. To make a battery of two cells, the negative terminal of one cell is connected to the negative terminal of the other cell. To make a battery of two cells, the negative terminal of one cell is connected to the negative terminal of the other cell. It's false because if negative is connected to the other negative terminal, then the electron will not flow and there will be no electricity. So negative has to be connected to the positive terminal always. Understood better?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Hello, Bab, your voice is not coming.
Yeah, I've not spoken yet, beta. I've not spoken yet. Okay. Key or switch in circuit is placed where? Left side, right side, or anywhere? Key or switch in circuit is placed where? Left side of the battery, right side of the battery, or anywhere in the circuit? Yes, tell me. Can you hear me, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So what is the answer? Answer is anywhere in the circuit. What is the answer, beta? Anywhere in the circuit. The coil of wire contained in heater, again I repeat, the coil of water, sorry, not water, wire in heater is known as what? Element. What it is known, beta? Remember, it becomes red hot. The
Yes.
Yes.
heater has got coils. Remember, the heater has got coils which become red hot when it is put on, when we switch it on. So that is called as an element. What it is called? Element.
Element.
Which mark is generally necessary on electrical appliances? Which mark? Egg mark, FICC mark, ISI mark. Which mark is important? Yes, which mark is important, beta? ISI mark. Is which mark it is? ISI mark is important on electrical. Then only you should buy it. Okay?
Mm.
Okay, beta?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Fine. So we come to an end of this session. I hope at least 70 to 80% of the matter you have understood. See, I cannot ask you that you will understand the 100%. It's not possible. But yes, you can make it possible if you go through the uploaded video many a times. And if at all you have difficulty in understanding, you can ask me again. Then it will become 100%. But you have to make an effort. You have to work hard. Simple. Understood, beta?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. So I hope you are you going to upload a video? You have gone, see, yesterday I sent you the long answer questions.
Yes.
Yes,
Remember?
ma'am.
Okay. Have you written it down?
No, ma'am.
Then you will do it today?
Yes.
Okay. And whom you are going to show? Ruby ma'am?
Yes.
Yes. So do it fast. So I hope I get the maximum of you people sending to Ruby ma'am today. Do you promise me? Yes. Do you promise me, beta? That you will finish the long answer questions. The textual I've already given. Did you show it to Ruby ma'am, the textual one? Yes or no? Girls, lesson number 13, textual. Have you shown it to Ruby ma'am? Can you hear me?
Yes, hello. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, you said something?
Yeah, I am asking these girls that did they show lesson number 13 to you or not?
Please repeat, couldn't get you.
Lesson number 13, textual
Please.
questions, I had given it, the link. Have
Yes,
they
ma'am.
shown it to you? That is what I'm asking. Because yesterday I sent the long answer question. So until they have done the textual, there is no point in asking the long answer question.
Uh-huh.
That's why I'm asking them whether they have submitted to you or not. I'm not
Yesterday,
getting any answer.
one girl has submitted, one or two girls. I have to check. I think
That
I've
will
written
not
down
work,
the
no,
girl.
ma'am. I know,
I
but that will
think
not work, no, ones and twos. That is what I'm
yeah.
telling them. Because they have not done well in the exams.
Hmm.
They're not doing well in the exam. Until they write down, they cannot understand, ma'am.
Hmm.
This is a form of revision. And I think they have to change the attitude. They're taking things very lightly, and it's going to hamper.
I have noticed that they have become very lazy when it comes to writing.
But that's not going to help because science needs writing. It's all maths now.
Not only science, all the subjects need writing, but they have become very
No, I'm
lazy,
not
except
saying
the
not only
few.
science. See, I'm not talking about because now science is inclusive of maths. That is what
Hmm.
I'm telling you. So they have to work hard. Because science is not science anymore.
Hmm.
That is what I mean. They have to change because now it's going to be a burden to them otherwise.